Hello and welcome. In this video, I will be explaining the signs and steps toward awakening according to Rumi and Eckhart Tolle. Rumi being the 13th century Persian poet and Eckhart Tolle being a modern spiritual figure. So the first step toward awakening is recognizing ego, or what Rumi calls nafs. Rumi says, "The idol of your nafs is the mother of idol, a snake it seems, but a dragon's call." Rumi says it's very important to identify the nafs or ego, because although it may seem small, but in fact, it's like a dragon. This could be little things like comparing ourselves with others, thinking and worrying about past and future. Although they may seem very small, but it can be like a dragon and really swallow us from happiness. Similarly, Eckhart Tolle also says that it's very important to see the noise in our head for what it is and not identify with it. So the first step is to know ego and recognize it. The second step to awakening is living in the present moment. Rumi says, come in and see the mysteries of Abraham, who in the fire found roses and jasmine. So Abraham in the fire, in something that is perceived as something that's extremely harsh, is sitting with jasmine and roses. And he's indicating that being in a present moment, even when the things seem extremely challenging, can be very pleasant and joyful. Similar to what Eckhart Tolle says about now and the power of now and being in the present moment, that is very joyful. So the second step is living in the present moment. The third step to awakening is transforming pain and suffering through surrounding. Rumi says, when he pleases, pain itself becomes joy, bondage itself becomes freedom. So Rumi is saying to surrender to what it is. Fourth step to awakening is gaining awareness. So Rumi says, air and earth and water and fire are slaves. With you and me they are dead, but with divine they are alive. And so the aliveness is extremely important in here, where Rumi, like a lot of mystic traditions, say that everything that we see and we come across are alive, and to be awakened, it's important to see life and awakening in everything that we come across. So it could be anything, including the plants, the table, our clothes, ourselves, etc. So we see liveness in everything. The second one is interconnectedness, and knowing that all elements that we see in the world, so anything you come across, like your car, your couch, clothes, anything, they are not only alive, but deep down, they are interconnected. And you can see that in Buddhist tradition, and as well as even physics shows that everything is connected. In this verse, we can also see the one consciousness. And when Rumi says, but with the divine they are alive, so it shows one consciousness, the same concept that Eckhart Tolle is talking about, when he says that without the ego, we can recognize that the essence of everyone is the same. So one consciousness and the awareness of being one consciousness is an important element in being awakened. And in the Rumi's verse, you can see there is a concept of deadness versus aliveness. If we don't see the interconnectedness of everything, there will be a deadness, there will be not much liveness, whereas when you see the interconnectedness, then you can see the things come to become alive, and because we would recognize the divine essence in everything when it comes to life. So the fifth step to awakening is surrender and acceptance. Rumi says, when God wishes to help us, He turns our inclinations toward humble lament. So, similarly, Eckhart Tolle says that we should recognize that when we go through the hardest, even emotional breakdown, is when we reach some level of awareness. So, being able to surrender to what it is, and knowing that when the things are getting really harsh, the surrender and accepting it would be a step toward awakening. And now let's talk about the experience of awakening according to these two. So Rumi says, I was seen death at the time of birth from you. Sore was my dread of falling from you. When I was born, I escaped from the narrow prison into a world of pleasant air and beautiful color. See how beautifully Rumi puts the feeling of being awakened into us. And Tolle says it very simply and similarly. And he says that the feeling of being awakened is a deep sense of peace and joy. So after you follow all these steps, you get to the awakened state when you deeply feel in peace and feel joy. So in conclusion, there is a lot of similarity between the teachings of Rumi from 13th century and Eckhart Tolle. I hope you enjoyed and learned from the steps for awakening, and you can follow those. If you found value in this video, please hit the like button so it can spread better throughout the world, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more. Thank you, and I wish you the best in your path to be awakened.